Welcome to Picks on the Bluffs NFL Week 8. I'm Richard Reid, as always, and today we are joined via Skype by Sam Sprout.
Hi, what's up?
That's all you got.
That's all I got.
So it's Week 8, we're halfway through the season, and we're going to, I guess, go ahead and just get started with the picks. That's about all I gotta say.
Okay.
First off, we got the Colts at the Titans.
All right, we got the Colts who haven't won a game all season long. I mean, back in the time you had Peyton Manning, and I mean, that's all they were doing is winning. It proves there that without the key player, they don't do nothing. Tennessee, they got a record of 3-3. I'm gonna go with Tennessee on this.
As I said, probably if you watch the earlier videos, I said without Peyton Manning, I wasn't going to pick the Colts all season. I'm sticking by my code. Titans will win. Next up, we have the Saints at the Rams.
Saints being 5-2, and they're playing the 0-6 Rams. There's another losing team. I mean, these records here with the 0 wins, that's outrageous. I'm going with the Saints on this one.
The Saints actually scored some history last Monday night. They scoring 62 points in the Monday night against the Colts, which it was easily done. But the Saints will win again against the winless Rams.
Exactly.
The Dolphins at the Giants.
Here we are, another 0-6 team. I mean, they played Denver last week and almost got a victory out of it, but Denver come back that late couple minutes there. And this week you got Dolphins and Giants. Giants are 4-2. I'm on with the Giants.
What's with all these winless teams this season?
It don't make a good game, that's for sure. I mean, the Colts, the Rams, the Dolphins, Cardinals.
Here.
Yeah, I mean, those are all winless teams here.
But I'm going with the Giants as well. It's younger Manning will win this game. Here's two very slow winning teams. The Vikings at the Panthers.
Vikings being 1-6. They got 1 win this year. Wow. And Panthers 2-5. They've got 2 wins. But they're playing at home, so I'm going to have to go with the Panthers on this one.
Yeah, the Panthers picking Cam Newton in the first round was a very good decision for them.
Yeah.
It helped them stay in games and not get killed in them. But I'm also going to pick the Panthers in this one. So, next up, Cardinals at the Ravens.
0-6 Cardinals against 4-2 Ravens. I'm going with the Ravens.
Although we picked the Ravens to beat the Jaguars last week.
Yeah.
Even you saying the Jaguars sucked.
They did suck, but for some reason or another, they won a game with nothing but field goals.
Well, that's something you don't see every day. But I'm still picking the Ravens against the winless, Cardinals.
Right.
Jaguars at the Texans. We got a phone call.
Yeah, she's getting it. Jaguars 2-5. Texans 4-3. Like we said, the Jaguars, they won that game last week. It was all field goals. The only team that played was the defense and the kicker. I mean, the offense really stunk up the field. But, I mean, the defense, they were strong. I have to give the Jaguars credit for that. The defense was strong last week. I'm going with Texans on this one.
Let's see. The Jaguars, I don't think you can win 2 straight games with just a field goal kicker. So my pick is the Texans. Next up, the Redskins at the Bills.
All right, Washington 3-3 against Buffalo, who's 4-2. I'm gonna take the Bills because they're at home. I think they're gonna take it out of the Redskins' hands.
Let's see. It's another home game for the Bills, and Bills started out with, I think, 4 straight wins in the beginning of the season, and then they've lost the previous 2.
Yeah, I think they'll bounce back.
Yeah, against the Redskins, I think they can bounce back in this one. So next up, we have the Lions at the Broncos.
5-2 Lions against 2-4 Broncos. You know, the Broncos won last week, but it wasn't a pretty win. I mean, Tebow, I'm a big fan of Tebow's, but the only time he really shined was the last 2 minutes of the game. Yeah, that's a win is a win, but you've got to play all 4 quarters, man, and he definitely didn't do that. I'm going to go with the Lions this week.
Whew, this was a tough pick for me. The Lions with Matthew Stafford, good quarterback. They started out 5-0.
And he's at Stafford, wasn't he a Georgia quarterback?
Yeah, he was a Georgia quarterback.
So here we got a Florida-Georgia game right there.
Yeah, a little bit. Seeing as this is Florida-Georgia weekend, as in our previous video we talked about. So if you want to see that, check it out in the other video. And the Broncos have Tebow, which, as you said, he didn't really shine, but I'm looking for him to shine better in this one. So I'm going to pick the Broncos.
I mean, I'll take the loss for that, but you know, I'd like to see Tebow do something.
So I'm picking the Broncos in this one, and maybe he'll play the whole game and not just 2 minutes.
Exactly.
Next up, we have the Patriots and the Steelers. I think both these teams have a good record.
Yeah, Patriots are 5-1. Steelers are 5-2. That's a tough game there. You know, I think the only reason why I'm taking the Steelers is because it's a home game. The home crowd will be behind them. That 5th man always helps out there. So, or 12th man.
12th man.
12th man.
They play with more than 4 people on the field at once.
Yeah, 12th man always helps. But yeah, I'm definitely going to go with that, the Steelers.
I'm going to go with the Patriots just because Tom Brady is he's a good quarterback. And he, you know, I don't know. I don't know what I'm talking about.
Well, go with them, man. We'll see what happens.
So the Patriots will win this one. You'll pick the Steelers. It's a toss-up game. Let's flip a coin.
Yeah, basically it is what it is.
Okay, so next we have the Browns at the 49ers who upset the Lions.
Yeah, they did. Browns 3-3, so they're 50-50 there. We're going against the 49ers 5-1. 49ers are strong right now, so and they're at home. I'm going to go with 49ers.
Yeah, the Browns usually don't do anything in any season I've seen in my lifetime, and the 49ers right now 5-1. It's pretty much a no-brainer for me. Bengals at the Seahawks.
Wow, Bengals 4-2, Seattle 2-4. I'm gonna go with the Bengals on this one.
Yeah, another no-brainer for me. Even though the Bengals traded Carson Palmer to the Raiders, they're still playing very well. So the Bengals will win. It's pretty much all I gotta say. So next up, let's go to our 2 primetime games, starting with the Cowboys at the Eagles on Sunday night.
Cowboys with Tony Romo 3-3, and the Eagles being 2-4. Wow, in a primetime game, I'm gonna go with the Cowboys on this one.
I just find it funny that they having all these, no win and very lousy teams in the primetime games.
Yeah, I mean, look, you had the Jaguars last week, you know.
But let's see, we got the Cowboys, Eagles. It's pretty much a looking forward to game usually because these 2 teams usually play good, but this season they're lacking in skills. But I'm going to pick the Eagles in this one.
All right, go for that upset.
And then we end off with the Monday night game, the game I'm looking forward to, the Chargers at the Chiefs.
Why would you be looking for this game?
Because I am a big Chiefs fan.
A Chiefs fan. Chargers 4-2, Chiefs 3-3. You're going with your heart on this one, aren't you?
Probably.
Yeah, I'm taking the Chargers on this one.
I figured you would. And I'm going with the Chiefs. We're 2 straight wins so far right now. It's 2 straight wins. So the Chargers, you're everybody looking out when you come into our stadium.
Sounds good to me, bud.
So yeah, that's it. Watch all our videos. Check out the description for links to all our stuff, and then maybe we'll be back to normal for next week. So see you then.
Have a good one, man. Take it easy.
You too.